Hello and welcome to another Film in 5 from More Movies. My name's Greg Fisher and in this video I'm going to be talking about the 2020 film Promising Young Woman, written and directed by Emerald Fennell and starring Carey Mulligan. Promising Young Woman is the directorial debut from Fennell, who has said that the film is a dark fairy tale, one which walks a razor's edge between a tense thriller and a black comedy. The film has been referred to as a Me Too rape revenge thriller and follows in the tradition of movies such as I Spit on Your Grave, The Accused, The Brave One, both starring Jodie Foster, and the excruciatingly intense French film Irreversible. Mulligan plays Cassie, a 30-year-old coffee shop waitress who still lives with her parents, has no friends or meaningful relationships in her life, and spends her nights going to bars and clubs where she pretends to be absolutely wasted in the hope that someone will take her home and try to take advantage of her. Once she gets back to her unsuspecting Mark's home, she waits for them to make a move on her before revealing that she is in fact not drunk, but incredibly sober. The intention being to shock her escort into retreating into submission and turning her into a powerful hunter and the man into the weak prey. After scaring her victims and leaving them in a state of shock, she goes back home to her parents' house and writes the man's name down in her notebook. This is a woman who doesn't take any shit whatsoever. We find out that Cassie was once a medical student, but dropped out of college after her friend Nina was badly raped and beaten by fellow students, a crime which was not pursued or punished by the school or the lawful authorities. This leaves Cassie with a hollow feeling of incredulity and creates a breeding ground for vengeance. Things are further complicated for Cassie when Ryan enters her life. Also a former student of the medical school that Cassie attended, Ryan is now a pediatric doctor, and juxtaposed to the scumbags that Cassie has been targeting in the nightclubs, he's an all-round good egg. Despite his chivalry and natural charm, Cassie initially rejects his advances, spitting in his coffee and sending him on his way with a bogus phone number. But after a charming and humorous second pass, she decides to take a chance and go on a date with Ryan. Romance blossoms and Cassie has a shot at true happiness for the first time in a long while. But when Ryan tells her that Nina's assailant is now flying high as a successful doctor who is about to get married, Cassie hatches a plan to take revenge on the rapist and several other people she holds responsible for the crime. Promising Young Woman is a very powerful film. It's a much more modern movie than the aforementioned rape revenge thrillers, and is an often humorous and colourful look at a societal problem which still very much exists today and has been further highlighted by such high-profile cases as the Harvey Weinstein assaults, which led to the Me Too movement and a wider conversation about sexual abuse and inherent sexism and misogyny in our society. Fennell does a remarkable job of walking that razor's edge between dark comedy and tense drama, and Carey Mulligan gives the performance of a lifetime in the lead role. There's excellent support from Bo Burnham as Ryan, along with familiar faces such as Community's Alison Brie, veteran actor Clancy Brown as Cassie's father, and Stifler's mum Jennifer Coolidge, who in this film plays Cassie's mum. The pacing is watertight and there is very little extraneous or unnecessary material. This really helps the narrative to progress at a satisfying pace. We quickly learn everything we need to know about Cassie in the first 20 minutes, leaving the rest of the film for this troubled character to hatch her plan and exact revenge on those she feels are responsible for her friend's assault. Things never run smoothly, of course, and we are plunged into a chaotic scenario where a once promising young woman is now rapidly descending into a world of callous retribution, which always comes at a very high price. Exploring themes of responsibility, emotional detachment, and the obvious thread of problematic miscreant behaviour, Promising Young Woman works on various levels. Despite the incredibly heavy and in-your-face subject matter, there is a lot to be enjoyed in this often funny and heartfelt movie. Tonally ambiguous, perhaps purposely so, Promising Young Woman is a mixed bag of emotions and therefore accurately depicts the fleeting and ever-changing cultural landscape that we currently occupy. It's sassy, yet serious, colourful, but dark, and in my opinion, Emerald Fennell has struck a perfect balance in writing and directing this memorable and satisfying film. Carey Mulligan is nominated for Best Actress at this year's Academy Awards, along with Fennell for Best Director. I say good luck to them both, and I implore anybody who's a fan of great drama or unique thrillers to give this one a spin and see what all the hype's about. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other. So, what did you think of Promising Young Woman? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a like, share and subscribe right here on YouTube. It really helps us to grow the channel and reach a wider audience. In the meantime, you can check out loads of our articles and reviews over on our website, moremovies.co.uk, and come and join us on social media at moremovies4u. If you enjoy our content, please consider supporting us at buymeacoffee.com. All the links are in the description below. And if you want to check out some more of our filmtastic videos, click one of the buttons on screen now.